Yay, we are at part 4 of multiplying polynomials, where we're going to multiply a binomial by the trinomial. So anyway, in this problem, we're going to do it a little bit differently. It may seem long, but practice makes perfect once you get it done. And then if so, then part 1 and part 2 is a shorter version. So here we go. So since we have to distribute oops, focus camera. Since we have to distribute, I'm going to separate my binomial. So this is what I'm going to do. It's the similar stuff. I'm going to separate my binomials, which I'm going to use my 3x to multiply with my trinomial and my -1 to multiply with my trinomial. Here we go. So my 3, no, it, originally we would have been distributing, right? And then we put it together and add. So that's the same thing, but I'm just going to break it apart, okay? So I am going to take my 3x, put it outside my parentheses. Inside my parentheses, I am only going to repeat what's here, right? So I'm going to I should put it a little smaller for space, right? So now I have my x squared minus 3x minus 8, sorry, plus my next term is my -1. So I could put it only in negative outside of this parentheses, or I could put the -1. It's the same difference. But since I have the -1, I do not want to confuse anyone. So I'm going to leave it back as a -1. And then I'm going to repeat my trinomial here. So I have my x squared minus 3x minus 8. So all I did is just break it apart. That's it. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute. I'm not going to do the expanded form. I'm just going to distribute. So I have my 3x. So I have my 3x multiplied by my x squared. So I'm going to leave it back in the parentheses. 3x is 3x to the third power. 3x times negative 3x is going to be negative 9x squared. Then my 3x times my -8 is going to be negative 24x. There you go. So I'm going to have my plus, and again, my parentheses again. I'm going to leave it in there. So I have my -1 times my x is going to give me negative x squared. Then my -1 times my -3x is going to give me a positive 3x. -1 times -8 is going to give me a positive 8. So now you have an addition. You're going to add these polynomials together. So I'm going to take these out of the parentheses now, right? I could have done it this step, but I just want you guys to see it. So now I'm going to take it out and combine like terms. You can, however, combine like terms here with the parentheses. For you not to make an error, we're just going to take it out, okay? So I have my 3x to the third minus 9x squared minus 24x. Now, outside of this parentheses, there's an addition sign. So nothing changes inside of the parentheses. Everything remains the same with this, including the signs. So this is going to be negative x squared plus 3x plus 8. So now we could clean it up and we could combine like terms. I have my 3x to the third power. Then I have 9x squared and x squared. So my -9x squared plus my -x squared is going to give me negative 10x squared. Then I have my 24x and my positive 3x, which is going to give me negative 21x. negative 21x, and then I have my plus 8. So there you have it. It's 3x to the third minus 10x squared minus 21x plus 8. Thank you.